Starting and running a business is hard, but you don't have to do it alone. Whether you're an established business owner or thinking about starting a side hustle to earn extra income, I am here to teach you how to show up as your unfiltered self, level up your business, and thrive as a mompreneur. Let's embrace the chaos and start enjoying the journey together. I'm Amy Traw, and you're listening to the Motivated Mompreneur Podcast. In today's episode, I really want to dive into one of the topics that comes up over and over again when I'm working with clients, and that is lack of time. Amy, I only have limited time during the day to grow my business. What can I do to keep my business moving forward? Clients come to me with this question all the time, and I first want to acknowledge you that if you're aware that this is an issue, congratulations. That is step one, just having that really massive awareness of, you know what, I need to guard this time. My time is so sacred. I can't just be throwing it away, scrolling for inspiration on social media. And at the same time, you can't be wasting your time doing things that aren't converting. So in this episode, I really want to dive into my 3 daily non-negotiables. And I really think that these can work for you no matter what type of business that you have. And here's the thing. When you're running a business, consistency is so key. Consistency and doing the same thing over and over and over. And let's face it, as entrepreneurs, the motivation, it's going to fade. It will. It's just a fact of life. When you first start your business, it's very new, it's exciting, it's shiny, but then you get stuck kind of in the grind of things. That excitement wears off, and that's where the discipline kicks in to keep you going. So I've got a really simple acronym that keeps me on track with my daily non-negotiables. It's NON for non, because non-negotiables are those things I'm going to do regardless if I want to or not, if I feel like it or not. If it is 9 o'clock at night and I didn't get them done, you know what? I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to be disciplined, and I'm going to do them. The first N stands for networking. I'm always seeking to grow my network. I'm getting into virtual rooms. I'm seeking in-person networking events. I'm going places where I can find people to collaborate, to find those similar audiences. I want to find collaborations with people who have similar audiences to mine so that we can come together and provide that mutual value. A lot of times this looks like a podcast swap. It looks like having someone come into my community and guest coach, and then I go into their community and guest coach. We're searching for ways to improve my visibility and expand my audience, to get new eyeballs on me. And I encourage you to do this too. Networking is something that I used to really feel like was icky and gross and was just all about pitching yourself and talking all about yourself. But I had a really dear friend, Dr. Megan Adams, and she came on, I think it was about a year ago. I'm going to link her episode in the show notes. And she talked all about how to take the ick out of networking. So if networking is something that you're like, I don't know, I hate it, I'm introverted, I get it, I hear you, but go back and listen to the episode that we did with her, because she did such a good job just about how to really reframe your mindset, number one. And number two, how to take the spotlight off of yourself so it doesn't feel so awkward. Because all networking is you're just building relationships. You're seeking ways to serve their community, their people. And a lot of times too, you can create valuable referral partners. I have women within my network that I refer business to all of the time. For example, I don't excel working with product-based businesses. For me, I have built a service product-based business. That is my zone of genius. I have such a skill set in that area. So if someone comes to me with a product-based business, I am not the best person to serve them, but I know someone who is. And another example of this is if I have a client that's really struggling to niche down in their messaging and really clarify that, I have people I can refer them to. Having those referral partners has been so absolutely key. So, number one, my daily IPA, networking, growing my network to seek collaboration opportunities. I'm interrupting this episode to share an incredible networking opportunity that happens every single Monday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. Join us for coffee talk and meet and collaborate with other mompreneurs just like you. Networking has grown my business by leaps and bounds, and I would love to share this opportunity with you. All the details can be found in our show notes. Now back to the show. The O in non of my daily non-negotiables is outbound lead generation. And I know this can feel icky. It can feel sleazy. It's just another one of those things that kind of makes your heart go like pitter patter, right? No, all you're doing is I'm showing up and providing value. So this can look a couple different ways. For instance, go into different Facebook communities, Facebook groups where you know your ideal clients are hanging out. Go into those groups, and when you see somebody asking a question, answer the question. Provide value to them. You're not going to go in there. You're not just going to cold pitch them and be like, hey, buy my thing. I've got this product. No, just share your value, because what does that do? It allows you to show up as the authority. And this person's like, wow, that's a really good point. I think I'm going to go dive into her world more. And they start binging your content. And then you can really nurture that relationship and grow that relationship. The same thing works over on LinkedIn. Over on Instagram, what you can do is start looking at the comments section of people that, again, are aligned, are where your clients, those people that they are following, see who's commenting and go and engage with them. Look at their stories, engage with their stories. And that opens the door to the DMs where you can build that relationship. You can grow your audience. Another way that I do outbound lead generation, again, providing massive value through my podcast, through my content, through different swaps that I'm doing. I'm always, again, seeking to grow my visibility and provide value. So outbound lead generation is huge. And another way I want you to remember is don't forget about your email list. Those are already people that have opted into you. So leverage that email list. They're already your warm audience. So share massive value to your email list. Seek to serve those that are already there, which brings me to my final N, which is nurture. Nurture your community. I want you to engage with your current followers. We get so caught up in striving for more. We think we need more followers, more likes, more shares. But here's the reality. When's the last time you actually said hello to everyone that's already in your world? It's the low-hanging fruit. We don't always need more. Honestly, I had 2 clients this past spring that both of them had very small followings in the grand scheme of things. They were both under 1,000 followers each, and they were crushing it, absolutely crushing it, because they had such an engaged community of followers. They were turning those followers into raving fans. And again, don't forget to nurture your current customers, your current clients, really love on them, pour into them, strive for ways that you can go above and beyond. Because what this does then is it opens the door for great referral opportunities. I'm asking clients all the time, hey, who do you know who could benefit from this? Or would you be willing to provide a testimonial for me so that I can share what I'm helping you with even more people? But we forget to ask. We forget to engage and nurture those that are already there. So I know your time is limited, and you can devote as much or as little time to this every single day. If you only have a half hour, dedicate it to your growth, your business. Mark it on the calendar. All right, for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to network, I'm going to work on lead gen, I'm going to nurture. Do these 3 things over and over and over on repeat. Consistency is the key. This is a long game. Success doesn't happen overnight. And when you put in that consistent effort over and over and over, it pays off. You will see such massive results in your business. You will be able to create the impact that you want and the income that you desire. It is totally possible, and I am here cheering you on. And until next time, mamas, stop dreaming and start taking messy action. You've got this. Are you loving what you're hearing? Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode.